Hi friends, we're going to go over banquet events today. As with any regular day, you can see how many silver gifts you can give each day. But if you're wanting to go for the banquet event, you want to attend as many banquets, so you will be using gold. So just keep that in mind. As you can see, there are a lot of banquets during a banquet event. You can also click the refresh button to see more pages of banquets. You can see your banquet that's going on by clicking my banquet, and you can see that I have it completely almost full. There are different types of seats you can go on. So the gold table is invite only, that is a VIP seat. And if I wanted to from this screen, I can invite more of people from my friend list to join as a distinguished guest. You also have the option when you actually create your banquet to invite from there. So the gold table gives a 20% boost in points to both the host and the attendee. The red VIP tables give a 10% boost to the host and the VIP and the people on those VIP seats. The white tables don't give you any other boosts, but you do get a boost for being the last person to join the banquet. If you wanted to, you can end the banquet early on the bottom right. Ending the banquet early will give you points for that banquet. So that's a good option to do when it's almost the end of the event and you still have a banquet going on. You definitely want to close your banquet before the event ends. If you want to, you can look at who's given what. By going to the banquet info, you can see how many points each person added to your banquet. If for some reason you wanted to, you can return their gift and they would be kicked out of the banquet. I don't see this being used in practice at all, so just keep that in mind. Some people might feel some type of way from being kicked out of your banquet. They might do it to you back, so keep that in mind. You can invite more friends this way as well. This won't invite them to the distinguished guest gold table, but it will just invite them to your general banquet. I am going to end this banquet early just so I can show you some other functions when I create a new banquet. So it will warn you that some seats are vacant. Do you really want to end it early? I'm going to say yes. You can see that I gain points from this. And now let's host another one. So remember that each type of banquet do have different requirements for starting them. Evening banquet costs 50 gold. These banquets cost more gold with different types of items and ingredients. Each different type of banquet has different seat numbers, points for the organizer or the host, and points for the participant. The state banquet will always give the most benefit. So if you have those, you definitely want to host state banquets for banquet events. But we are just going to start a family banquet. And I do want to share it on the public screen because you want as many attendees as possible. You can choose to uncheck the silver box if you only want people to pay with gold. I typically like to invite everybody. So now I've created my banquet. I'm going to add VIP seats by clicking VIP. And that will add a gold table. And you can only add one. And now you can add specific people that you want on that VIP seat. And I know that this person is going for it, so I'm going to invite that person. And she's super fast. She snagged that seat right up. You can always communicate with your team members when you are starting a banquet just so they can jump on it, because seats are first come, first serve for the other seats at least. You also get points by joining other people's banquets. So let's show you what that looks like. We'll just choose one at random here. See, this person has a state banquet going on. You do have the option to kick people out of seats if you want. But truthfully, I don't remember what the criteria is to be able to kick somebody. You do have to be higher than them in some aspect. But like I said, I don't really experience kicking or being kicked from banquet seats, so that's not something that I'm familiar with, but you can certainly look into. So, if this is a banquet that I have not joined yet, you will see that there are plus signs for the vacant seats, and you have different options on what you want to gift to be able to join that banquet. You can use silver if you have any more silver gifts left, the 50 gold pack, the 100 gold pack, or the royal gift box. If you're trying to help somebody win, or if you're trying to go for banquet and you have royal boxes, those give more points. It gives 500 points versus a 100, 50, and 50. So those are items you want to stock up on if you want to go for the banquet event. For this though, I'm just going to give a silver gift. The last thing I want to show you is how to join tables as a distinguished guest. So to join the table as a distinguished guest, yes, you do have to be invited, but you have to also wait until you actually get that invitation in your DMs before clicking on the gold table to join. Or you can join it from the DM that says that they're inviting you for a distinguished guest table. So I'll show you what that DM looks like. So it looks like this. I am holding a family banquet in my castle. I would like to invite you as a distinguished guest. And you'll see that they earn 20% more points. So I would click go, and I would click the table. And for this one, I am going to go ahead and do a fancy box. So not only have I given a 500 point box, I'm also going to get a 20% boost, as well as the organizer. And I believe that is everything there is to know about banquets.